is your favorite 71% successful grant writer, Superior Shelby. And of course, I'm always blessed to have you in the live stream. Today's live stream is one that you need to get your notebooks out, get ready to save notes in your phone because we are going over more than $100,000 in grants. I'm going to give you my grant spiel, what grants are, what you need to have before you go for grants, and also we're going to talk about how to properly prepare for them. Then I'm going to show you 3 really good grant opportunities you should be applying to right now in the month of August. We're going to go over the deadline dates. We will go over exactly how to apply to those grants and what you should expect, okay? So if you're watching me while we are live, I want to say thank you so much, friend. I truly appreciate your time. And the simple fact that you are here with me lets me know that you are interested in free money that you don't have to pay back, which is grants. Also, if you are watching this live stream after I have already recorded it, I want to say don't miss out on my daily live streams, 10 a.m. Eastern time. So that way you can be here live in effect and be a part of the chat and the conversation about this free money that you deserve. So if you have clicked on this video, thank you so much. I truly appreciate you clicking on the video. Let's get down to over $100,000 in grants that you should not be missing out on. We're going to go over all of the eligibility requirements and everything. But before I start there, make sure you guys are liking the live stream as you're coming in so that way the YouTube algorithm can push out this good small business information out there to all other entrepreneurs who are interested in free money grants that they don't have to pay back. Yesterday, I had such a beautiful, lovely day. If you guys don't know, I'm officially a wife and I got married yesterday. So today I'm riding off that bliss. And of course, just like yesterday, I could not miss out on a live without being here with you guys because my entire business mission is to make sure you as a startup or entrepreneur, a seasoned business owner, understands the importance of going for debt-free money that you don't have to pay back and using that money to either pay off business debts or to start your business. So without further ado, we're going to get right into it, okay? Let me bring up make sure y'all are interactive in the chat. Don't be no strangers. Say hey, good morning, wherever you are in the world. I am a global grant writer. I've been writing grants for 10 years, and right now I reside in Africa. So Africa has been nothing but refreshing spiritually, physically, mentally, and especially financially, okay? I left the United States 3 years ago, and I have been traveling the world, building up my clientele and just pushing forward. I've been able to write grants for people in the UK, like Luxembourg and London and so many different places in the UK and Europe. And also I've been able to write grants for people in Dubai, businesses from Dubai, and also businesses that are based out here in this continent of Africa. Also, of course, the majority of my clients come from the United States. I'm a girl from Miami, Florida, okay? So my business is based out of Miami, but I've been able to scale my business. I've been able to travel the world because I've gotten grants to be able to do so. So with that being said, if I can get a grant to be able to travel the world, spread the news about going for free money and accelerator programs and how to properly prepare yourself for pitch competitions and so much of this free money that you don't have to pay back, then whatever your business mission is, whatever your product and service is, and whatever problem it solves for your clients, you can get free money for it, friend. So why are you leaving the opportunity on the table? Okay? A closed mouth don't get fed. Your grandma told you that and your mama told you that, okay? All right, so welcome into the chat. Hey, everybody. I'm so blessed to have you here. Let me say hey to my friends first before we jump into my grant spiel. Then I'll go over 3 grants that will bring you more than 100K, okay? All right, so hey, what's up, Valens? Thank you so much for being in here. Hey, what's up, Deja? Good morning, my love. Thank you so much for being here. Lovely culture. Thank you so much for the congratulations and welcome in. Freddie, Tanel, thank you so much. I am currently in Nigeria. Just me, thank you so much for coming in. You are a trooper. Let me see. Hey, what's going on, Dennis? Thank you so much. Yes, thank you so much. I'm so happy that you guys are here with me. And we are just going to keep pushing forward. So let me go over what grants are, of course. Thank you so much for the congratulations, everybody. All right, so grants is free money that you simply don't have to pay back. A lot of people are going for funding, loans, lines of credit, credit cards, this, that, and the third. But those are funding instruments that you have to pay back. Why would you start your business out in debt when you don't even know for a fact if you can sell your product and service and make the first $1,000? While you do have faith and belief in yourself, as being a successful entrepreneur, you still need to have reassurance in knowing that your product and service is needed in the market and that it will actually be a scalable product and service. So it's best that you do that with other people's money. That's free money that you don't have to pay back. Yes. So you guys have officially heard the term other people's money, OPM, other people's money, right? This other people's money that I talk about, that I have this entire dedicated YouTube channel for over 6 years teaching y'all about grants, is called grants. If you Google the definition of grants, grants is simply a reward of usually in a form of money that you would receive from a business entity like Macy's, Nike, Google, Sephora, Ulta Beauty, DoorDash, Uber Eats, Amazon. It's also for a grant reward that you can get like from your state and local governments, right? So for example, I'll give you an example. Say you live in Atlanta, Georgia. They might be giving out multiple $10,000 free money grants for all Black women entrepreneurs that live in Fulton County or that live in DeKalb County. You understand? Or the surrounding counties of Atlanta. All right. So that's one way. Another example would be, let's say you live in El Paso, Texas. They might be wanting to give out, $10,000 grants to all Latino-owned businesses. All right. We see this a lot in Miami-Dade County, where I'm from. Another way that you can get a grant, or a place you can get a grant, is simply from like other private sectors and private investors and private entities. So private investors or private sectors, what that means in the definition, if you Google this, this is the direct definition. I've been doing this for 10 years. Okay. So that's how I know it's in my noggin. All right. So a private investor, you know what that is. Somebody who owns a company that does private investments, all that good stuff, right? A private sector would be like Hello Alice. For those of you who've been writing grants and searching for grants, you know what Hello Alice is. Hello Alice, Hello Skip, right? The Fearless Fund, Black Ambition Prize, all of these other places, right? Invest Fest pitch competition, right? Y Combinator, Generator, right? Those are all places that are investment corporations, and they give out grants too. Okay, they give out grants as well. These also, Hello Skip is a nonprofit organization that is a business resource tool you can use to get your business plan done. You can have a consultation, and you can also use, their app to be able to find grants that serve in your favor. You have your entire dashboard, and you can apply to grants using helloskip.com for free. And that's actually one of the grant search engines that I use. So download this app, Hello Skip, and use my invite code Superior Shelby so you can have access to over 30 grants a month. Okay. All right, friend. Hello Skip. That's hello skip to my loop. Okay. Hello Skip. HELLOSKIP. If you are tech savvy and you simply know how to work YouTube, you can click on my face somewhere and go to the description, scroll down, and you'll see the link so you can sign up. That's my direct referral link. And you'll have access to over 30 grants. Helloskip.com. Okay. Hello Skip also gives out a $10,000 grant themselves, but you do have to be a part of the Skip Plus program. That is $20 a month. But then again, you also don't have to pay $20 a month, friend. Okay. You also don't have to pay $20 a month. It's free. It's free. The app is free. It's a nonprofit organization. It's free. And we like FREE. Okay. So helloskip.com. It's a blue and white app you can download on your phone so you can have access to so many different grants that serve in your favor. Okay. All right, cool. So you know what a grant is. A grant is free money that you don't have to pay back. No credit checks, no credit checks, no credit checks, no personal information needed, like your date of birth and social, and also no documentation needed. So you don't have to provide any like financial documentation, no business bank accounts and stuff like that. Okay. You don't have to worry about those things in most cases, depending on the amount of the grant. If we're going for like something that's like 150K or better, 200K, yeah, they might ask for a profit loss statement or whatever the case may be. Those are big ticket grants. But the grants and the people that I'm talking to, we are directly about startups, entrepreneurs who are in need of some debt-free money. You know what I mean? To get things started or scale. Okay. All right. So now that you understand what that is, I always get this question all the time. Shelby, I know what a grant is. I understand what a grant is, but how am I preparing for it? Like, what do I need to have before I go for these things? What do I need to have before I go for grants? I'll tell you. Most entrepreneurs and startups actually don't apply to the grant simply because they lack the confidence thereof. And I'm here to reassure you that you are worthy of debt free money to be able to start and scale your business. You are worthy of it. You are worthy of free money to help you scale your business. You are worthy of it. A lot of entrepreneurs don't go for it because they are looking for a quick turnaround time. And I don't speak to the microwave audience. I don't speak to the microwave audience. I don't speak to y'all. See, slow and steady wins the race when we're talking about building a successful company. Small wins create big, like big results. I always say that. Small wins brings big results. You want to own a big company so you can hire over 500 employees? Well, you got to start somewhere and you got to start by yourself. And then you can hire one or two people and then keep going from there. You understand? Okay. So when you are submitting a grant application, let me reassure you what they are looking for on the grant application, okay? Then we're going to get into what you need to have. Stick with me because this is very important. If you do not understand how grants work, but you've been thinking about it, you've been hearing it on the back end, or nobody told you because they actually don't want you to start your company and they don't want the best for you and they just have a jealous and envious spirit and you've been do that, but you've been keeping these people around you simply because you like them because they're funny. You understand? Like, that's a whole nother conversation for another day. But friend, what they are asking for on these grant applications is simply understanding what your product and service is. Let me break it down for you. I'll give you the questions, and this is mainly a majority of all grant applications ask these main questions. Okay, cool. They usually ask, what is your product and service? So what is your business? Like, what are you selling? What is your business mission? So if you are selling a hair care product like hair oil, what is the mission of that? The mission is to help those who suffer from alopecia be able to grow their hair and feel confident. You understand? If you are selling a auto care cleaning product, which means something that will clean rims, you understand? Our mission is to provide a easy care, eco-friendly, auto care cleaning product that can be able to clean rims within less than 30 seconds, allowing them to have a quick wash in and out. What is your business mission? Third, who is your clients? Who is your client type? This is not hard to answer. Who is your client type? Give us 3 different types of clients that you serve. John, Joe, and Keisha. You know what I mean? John, Joe, and Keisha. John, it may be 55 and older. Joe, he just rich. Joe is rich. You understand? Joe's so rich, he don't even care. He just wants you to pull up and clean all his cars. See, John is 55 and older. He can't get out there and clean his 1974. I'm from Miami, so dunk or vert. You understand? He can't go out there and clean it. He needs somebody to come by his house and clean his baby. 55 and older. You understand? Joe, rich, got a car park full of cars, Ferraris, McLarens, all of that. Okay. And he need a clean, and you better not put a scratch on none of his babies. Understand? You got Keisha. Keisha is the wife who just like doesn't have time. She's a nurse. And she needs you to come by the job and wash her car in the car park because she don't have time. Because when she get off of work, she got to go pick up them kids and she got to go cook for her and her kids and her husband. You understand? Keisha don't have time, period. But she got the money, but she don't have time. 3 different tax brackets, 3 different clients. Explain who is your client type. How do you solve a problem? How do you solve a problem? Grantors are asking, how do you solve a problem? You got to know. Let me tell you something, friend. Let me tell you something, friend. I'm your business bestie. I'm going to be honest with you. Okay? I'm going to be honest with you. You do not sell a product and service. You actually sell results. Yeah. You don't sell a service, you actually sell results. So how are you solving a problem? That's the results. How are you solving a problem? I clean residential homes, and I do commercial cleaning as well. Majority of my clients are Airbnbs. The problem that we solve is we provide a eco-friendly, affordable cleaning every 3 days at our Airbnb clients, allowing them on a consistent basis, allowing them to not have to. Our business model is subscription based, so they don't have to worry about going on gig apps or calling up using Google to find a cleaning company when we have them on a subscription basis. We know that every 3 days, and we're able to keep track of the bookings. So every 3 days, we will actually be at their Airbnb cleaning, allowing them to take out the guesswork and the hassle of having to even call us, giving them super deep cleans, and we understand our clients and what they need. So that's the problem we solve. We sell results. We sell results. Okay. What is the problem? How are you solving it? How are you solving the problem? Okay. And then another question they would ask is, what would you do with this money? If you are requesting $100,000 in grants, as a grantor, I don't mind giving you the 100,000. You just gotta show me that you will be responsible with the 100,000. You understand? I don't mind giving you the $100,000 for free as a grantor. You just need to show and prove to me that when you get this 100K, you're gonna make something shake. And you don't understand what I mean. You're gonna make movements. You're gonna be a resourceful, responsible, accountable, upstanding, stewardness entrepreneur. You're going to execute at the date that as soon as the money get in there. And I ain't talking about only paying off debts. I'm talking about investing, reinvesting the money into your company and showing a timeline of exactly how you would use that $100,000. This ain't a thing where you just write on the application, on the grant application. With this this is what some of y'all do. With this $100,000, I'll be able to invest in my marketing strategy. I'll be able to buy supplies and equipment, be able to hire people, and I'll be able to create generational wealth for my family. That is the most vague answer ever. Do not do that. Do not do that. This is why you are not getting approved for grants. Grantors want you to be explaining to them in details and back your response up with some facts, with some timelines. Let me explain to you how you would answer the question, what would you do with $100,000? $100,000 will be extremely helpful and impactful to our businesses by us being able to invest into these 4 key areas: our marketing strategy, skill development, payroll, and supplies and equipment. We plan to actually spread this $100,000 out within 4 quarters of the year, each quarter allowing us to spend $25,000 in each quarter. The quarter 1, we plan to invest $25,000, a piece of the $25,000, let's say $5,000 into our marketing strategy. The other $20,000 we can be able to reinvest into our physical building and location, and or being able to hire people at that moment. Our marketing strategy will be so robust and so advanced that by time quarter 2 comes, we should be looking at this many clients that we are handling, allowing us to use the remaining of that first 25K, or let's say the next 25K, to invest into not only another 5,000, or now we're going to up it. So we're going to do 10,000 in a marketing strategy. We'll be able to invest into skill development, which is advanced training for the people we just hired in quarter 1, allowing them to be able to handle this client type. You understand what I'm saying? Quarter four, we'll be able to We should have this many client types. The marketing strategy is doing this. We'll be able to increase our supplies and equipment. Now we can get more better supplies and equipment, so we can be able to produce more. By time quarter four come, now not only in quarter three, we know that's what back to school time. So because we know that's back to school time, and we also understand our client types, what we want to do is we want to be able to afford to be able to, we want to have the affordability, the option, the opportunity to be able to give back sales and give back to our community by doing a book bag drive. Wow, you're being very impactful to your community with this 100K. Quarter four, we plan on doing an actual giveaway, Christmas giveaway. And also a buy one, get one free from all the other products that we had in quarter one that didn't sell. Break it down. By quarter four, we would have, which is the end of the year, we would have served thousands of clients, gotten this many client reviews. We would have gotten, you know what I mean? Whatever the case may be. Showing you, and then wrap it up with saying, showing you and reassure. Oh, then you could put that. Hold on, wait. I'm back. I'm sorry. I'm back. Hold on. Don't go nowhere. I'm back. Okay. Sorry, I was buffering. But showing you. All right, am I back? Y'all let me know in the comments if I'm back. Just like the live stream, fire, whatever in the chat. Let me know. Okay. Just be said. Now, what were you saying? What was I saying was, thank you so much, Diamond. Welcome into the chat, friend. So you can tell them in quarter four, you will be able to provide them with what's called an activity log. Activity log, which is essentially it's a spreadsheet showing that, like, you know what I mean, you invested the money. But an activity log, explain it to them, showing them proof that what you have, $100,000 grant that they provided to you that you have invested has been extremely impactful. In the activity logs, you'll also add additional activity logs of what happened with the back to school drive, what happened when you were doing community events. And the reason why and the purpose of you doing community events is why, friend? Because you're building your brand in your community. You understand? Which will bring more clients. You understand? People are going to know you more in your community. Yes. That's why you do community events. Yeah. Okay. When they ask you the question on the grant application, what would you do with this money? You will not give a vague answer. You will be extremely detailed, polished, professional. Okay. And then last but not least, they will ask you, why are you deserving of the grant opportunity? Why should you get the $100,000? Why should you be the one? Why should you be the one? No matter who you are competing against for this free money, why should you be the one? Because, like stated before, in the following question, this $100,000 will be extremely impactful to my business, and not only my business, but also community. We are a mission-driven business. Our mission is to blah, 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 blah. With the $100,000, we'll be able to fulfill our mission, and we'll be able to put people into place. So as the CEO or as the founder of the company, the mission can still be impactful. The mission will still be done even when I'm not physically there. The whole purpose is to have an everlasting company that will be able to solve this problem. You understand? So, any questions? Any questions? You know what a grant is. A grant is free money, no credit checks, no personal information needed, no bank account statements needed. You don't have to worry about those guesswork, those hard things that you have to do for funding. Also, let me tell you, you see all these people saying on Facebook and on Instagram and on TikTok, oh, you can get $100,000 in funding. This is like the easiest time right now during Donald Trump's presidency for you to be able to get free money, for you to be able to get bank money and this and that and the third. Let me tell you something, who they're talking to seasoned business owners who have been in business since 2020. They are talking to seasoned business owners who have actually been generating profits. They are talking to seasoned business owners who have already developed a banking relationship, aka business credit. They're talking to individuals who already have good personal credit, 720, 750 or above. And it's not just the credit score. They're also looking on your credit report to see, have you ever even handled $20,000? That's who they're talking to. And the reason why y'all are not getting funding through those instruments, because I know some of y'all probably tried, is either the reason that you either have one reason could be simply because you actually had a consultation with somebody. You actually was supposed to have a consultation with somebody, but you didn't follow through. Your excuse is life was life, and honey, life will always life, especially when you are fulfilling God's destiny. The devil gonna always play on your top. So you better suit up and boot up and get into your fire prayer and keep pushing and think forward and keep moving forward. Because life will always life, especially when you are doing what you're supposed to do, what you are called to do. Okay? Yes. Now, you had a consultation with those people who was going to give you funding, but you didn't really comprehend what they were saying. Or when they told you what kind of credit score you needed to have, you already knew you didn't have what was necessary. When they told you that you needed to have a business website, you already knew that you didn't have it. So guess what? You never followed up with them. This was earlier this year, 2025. I don't know who I'm talking to, but stop wasting your time and procrastinating. Because let me tell you something, and I promise you this is the truth. God gonna get his destiny done one way or another. It's gonna be done. Rather it's through you or through somebody else. And God forbid you be that person that has procrastinated so long and you thought, what if, so much, and you have overthought yourself so much that you literally did not execute. And then what happens is you scrolling on Instagram and you seeing somebody else live the life that you already dreamed of. You understand? So if you've been going for funding opportunities because you thought it was like an easy peasy thing, and then you actually sat in that room or sat across that loan officer, you figured out it's actually not easy. Why not go for grants? You might as well. You ain't got nothing to lose. So many entrepreneurs and startups don't go for grants simply because they have the mindset that they are wasting their time. I ain't finna waste my time with that. It's not 100% guaranteed. Well, baby, going and walking into a bank that you never develop a banking relationship with and just sitting in front of these people and wasting your time, that's not 100% either. Just because you're Black, just because you're a woman, just because you're a part of LGBTQ plus IA. No. No. During these political times, there is no diverse equity inclusion opportunities. Do you understand that? That means just because you're Latino, Latina, because you're 55 and older, because you are a veteran, because you are Black, because you are a Black, Indigenous, or a person of color, because you are undeserved and underrepresented, baby, that does, just because you are that does not mean you deserve that opportunity. Do you understand? Meritness. You hear the president keep saying meritness. Meritness is being able to show achievements, which means they will not give you a loan, line of credit, or anything like that for your business until you have been able to show meritness, achievements. You're able to show traction in your business. How do you do that, friend? You start small. The small wins bring big results. The small wins bring big results. If you know you want to open up a food truck, if you know you want to open up a commercial kitchen, if you know that you want to open up a big food court where all these other food trucks can push up, you have to start small. If you know you don't have the credit, the assets, and the money to be able to invest in that right now, and you don't know any investors who can go in with you right now, or you don't even know how to pitch and you don't have the confidence, then guess what, friend? You better use whatever you can. Be resourceful. If you got a cousin that sells food stamps, yeah. You understand? I can't say it because you know it's illegal, friend. Yeah. And you chicken and fries, you better sell chicken and fries every Friday and save that money and put the money that you get from the chicken and fries Put it inside your business bank account. You've been having this LLC since 2020. And I know, friend, you got the LLC because you thought you could do the PPP situation. And no, it ain't happened because the Lord ain't want you to go through that. The Lord ain't want you to go through that. You see all these people going to jail. The Lord ain't want that for you. LLC because you thought you could get the $10,000 SBA grant. The Lord ain't want you to go through that. It wasn't for you. You understand? So since you have this LLC that you've had since 2020, you might as well put it to use. If you had this LLC since 2020 and you was one of the ones that opened up a Chase business bank account and you understand and you ain't put no money in it and it'll close the account, friend, you can still go back and open the account. But this time around, you're going to do business right, the ethical way, the God way. You're definitely going to pray. Business is more spiritual than you think. You understand? So you open up that business bank account and them chicken and fries that you selling because you was resourceful enough to know that your cousin, you understand? You use the chicken and fries money that you saved and you got. You don't pay no bills. You don't pay your light bill. You don't pay your Metro, PCS, T-Mobile. None of that. You don't pay no bills with this money. This money goes directly into the business bank account, allowing you to build a banking relationship. So when you go ask for a credit card of $10,000 or a line of credit for $10,000 or a loan for $50,000, guess what? You have already built a banking relationship with them. And guess what? When you put money into your bank account, your business debit card, they are making money off of you putting money into that bank account. You understand? So if you have not put money in that bank account and you think you could just hire yourself up there to Chase Bank and get you a 100K loan because somebody on Facebook or Instagram or TikTok said you can go and get a 50K loan or whatever the case may be, this, that, and the third is easy to get. And I just did it for my client and all this other nonsense. You don't be misinformed. Don't be misinformed. Why go through all of that hassle when you can actually get a free money, a grant opportunity? Grants is not hard for you to get. It's that you don't understand. You don't have creative writing skills. It's okay. I'm here to help you develop it. I dedicate every day to get on here at 10 a.m. Eastern time to teach you about grants. I've had this YouTube channel for 6 years, 56K subscribers and counting. I've helped thousands of nonprofits, small business owners, and startups get grants, understand grants, and also help them with their business model and execution strategy and help them keep pushing forward and motivate them to keep going. I'm actually a small business development coach. I've been doing this for 10 years. I'm not new to this. I'm true to this, friend. Okay. So applying to the grant, the reason why you're not wasting your time is simply because there are some back end perks and deals that you get from applying to it. I'll give you an example. I talk about this one a lot because it's one that I really do like, and I know we're getting closer to that time. ASEAN Opportunity Fund, which is a private investor, private sector. Remember, we talked about how you can get a grant from these people. The National Basketball Association, NBA, and also LegalZoom, all three of them, they partner up together, friend, and they give us multiple $10,000 opportunities for startups, people who don't even got a business bank account yet, or you just got a business bank account, but you ain't even start making money in your business. They do this around November. They also give out $500 in LegalZoom credit. LegalZoom, if y'all don't know, is a third-party business resource tool that will help you get your LLC, EIN, and all your other business paperwork and contracts and stuff done. Okay. Now, this particular grant we're talking about, right? If you don't apply to it, just simply apply to it. Whether you get the $10,000 or not. This grant right here that I'm talking about, if you just submit a grant application, they will give you $500 in LegalZoom credit. What does that mean for you, friend? That means you get an LLC for free. Wow. So it was not, so because you didn't get the $10,000, that means the grant wasn't worth it. What kind of mindset we dealing with here? I say it again. You got the ones who want instant gratification, the microwave, the young Jeezy, the snowmans, the street pharmacists, the ones that want to return on their investment right now, right now, right now, right now. They chasing the bag, and their entire life is dedicated to chasing the bag, but they'll never get the ability to like actually enjoy the fruits of their labor. They just actually genuinely care and love chasing the bag. So you got those type of entrepreneurs, and then you have the ones that are that every dollar that they make, they will be resourceful, responsible with it, and they're going to put it towards a mission. They're going to help people. Okay. I'm talking to the mission driven entrepreneur. Okay. Cool. Grants love public impact. It is a public impact that they are looking for in your answers. So when you are answering the grant answers on the application, make sure you keep in mind that these people want to see how I am going to provide public impact. And they want to see that in my mission. Once you have that wired in your head, when you are submitting grant applications, maybe the sky's the limit. The sky's the limit. What I love the most about grants is that you can win multiple grants at a time. Yes, you can win multiple grants at a time. It's not a thing where you can only apply to one grant and get approved to one grant. No, 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 no. You can apply to 100 grants and get approved to all 100 of them. And guess what? They don't talk to each other. It's not a credit situation. None of that stuff. You can win multiple grants. Not no credit checks. You don't got to worry about no inquiries on your credit, driving your credit down. You understand? That's what I like a lot about them as well. Taxable income for sure. So when you got a CPA that's filing your business taxes, on while they're in the process of filing your business taxes, they do ask on the tax form, have you received any grants, rewards, or gifts? You must put how much you have received in grants in that particular box. Your CPA knows that, he or she knows how to deal with that. You just let them know how much you got in grants for this year, 2025. Okay, cool. Everybody cool? Everybody cool? We're good. What questions do y'all have? Because before I get into these 3 grants that we can apply to, let me see. Let me check on y'all in the chat. You're hilarious. My stomach is hurt. Listen, you know what I mean when I say it like that. Y'all can read lips. Y'all can read lips. Oh, let me see. Jennifer says, okay, hey, Jen. Welcome in. Hey, Jennifer. Is it better to file a nonprofit or for-profit in terms of applying for grants for a creative business, for creative businesses, like a production company that services community with workshops for teens? So I get asked this question a lot. That's why I had to scroll up, because I seen your question. And I was like, okay, I want to make sure I attend to you, because this is a really good question. A lot of people do ask me, is it better, specifically only for grants, is it better to have a for-profit or a nonprofit business? I want to reassure you that it's equal amount of opportunities, equal amounts of opportunities. So whether you have a nonprofit, there's going to be nonprofit grants, thousands of them. Whether you have a for-profit, there's going to be for-profit grants for startups, small business owners, and medium enterprises and big companies, thousands of them. There will always be grants and equal amounts of opportunities for both of those business types. Okay. Now, for you as the entrepreneur or as the mission driven individual, you have to think to yourself, do I want to make money from this, or do I not want to make money from this? Do not, do not, do not open up a nonprofit and start taking money and start putting that money into your personal bank account or all of this stuff. People are getting audited and they are getting fined. And if they don't pay the fine, they're going to jail. You don't want to go through that. So you really need to ask yourself, do I want to make profits from my mission, from what I'm doing? If you're doing a creative business for teens, all right, which is like a community thing, you can be a for-profit, whereas you would take money from, let's say your creative class, it could be like a studio, and you do music, arts, anything with like mud and clay, anything creative. There's like different classes that a team can do, and especially during the summer. This is when like your best time is like during the summertime, right? Because you do like some creative summer camps for teams. Well, for the summer camps and for the after school camp and all that good stuff, you could charge the parents because the business model is no different from doing cheerleading and little league football. You understand? That would be the business model. And or tutoring. You understand? So that would be the business model. Nonprofit, nonprofit side, it will be more of like YMCA type of business model. Y'all remember YMCA rec centers, recreational centers? Yeah, it'll be kind of like that. All right, where the parents don't pay, but if they want to do extracurricular activities like swimming, or if they want to go on taking them on a camping trip or something like that, then the parents would have to pay. But ultimately, you will provide all of the creative services, the supplies, the equipment, the teachers, all that stuff you will come out of pocket. And as a nonprofit, you have to get sponsors, donators, and also you can go for grant funding. I hope I was clear. I hope I answered your question, Jen. I hope you was here. I hope you were here to actually hear it. So let me know. Just reassure me in the chat and let me know if you understood what I was saying. All right. So I can win multiple grants and use the same activity log for each. You will create different activity logs for each because you want it to be very specific and tailored to each grant opportunity that you're going for. Is there a penalty when you add the amount of grant money? No, I mean, I think that's a CPA question. So I really wouldn't know like what that is, what that's like. Sorry. I see LegalZoom has a list of small business grants on their website. Yes, Courtney. You go, Courtney. Yes. So basically, structuring the business with a mission is the focal point of the process. Absolutely. Being mission driven. Absolutely. You get it, Dennis. Yes, Deja is all in the mindset. Okay, so does LegalZoom help with nonprofit forming? I don't know that. I would visit LegalZoom.com and see. Started in 2019 in bankers with Chase, then stopped putting money in it, and I need to reactivate the account. Yeah, you just go back and sign up again. You are saying for those in the back of the church, do it right the first time so you can keep it moving, keep God first. Absolutely, absolutely. All right, so let's keep moving. This was very fruitful. Glory be to God. All right, so 3 grants that I want to go over. I have not read anything about these grants. Like I actually didn't. This is my first time going through these grants together too. I want to reassure you. So when I flip the camera and I show you my my computer, we're just gonna go through it together because this is my first time coming across these grants. I want to reassure you. Okay, I didn't go over these myself, but once we're done with the live stream, I want to let you know that I will sorry y'all, I did a wax and it like my skin's so sensitive that it's like Jesus Christ. But once we're done with going through this and done with our live stream, in the description, I'm going to put like the links to apply and all the information you need to know about the 3 grants we're going over. Okay. All right. So that way you can follow along, write it down, whatever the case may be, do your thing. Okay. So let me clean the backside of my camera. Oh, thank you, Organic Soul Gumbo. Thank you so much for being in the chat too, friend. Long time no see. All right, so okay, so this is called, I think it's Urban Venture Fund. So this one is a curator pitch competition. So think of it like Shark Tank in a way. Okay. So let's just keep moving forward. I don't know why I keep doing that, but I'm going to read through it. Event curator pitch competition. Pitch your event for, we have 2 more grants to go over. Okay. I want to let you know we got 2 more we're going over. All right. So don't worry about it. You can go to forums.monday.com and apply as well. Okay. This one is interesting because it says you need to apply by tomorrow. So I'm so sorry I'm bringing this to y'all like this. Okay. So, and I just found this. I was like, what? 100K investment capital, that's what you can receive. It says, in partnership with Baltimore Wealth Summit, UVF is hosting a Shark Tank style virtual event curator pitch competition designed exclusively for emerging event curators. This is your opportunity to pitch your next big idea, private, closed room, virtual setting. So this is on like a virtual call to a panel of UVF investors. No public audience, just real time feedback and potential investment offers on the spot. We're looking for bold, innovative creators producing festivals, cultural experiences, live shows, and large scale events who are ready to take things to the next level. Oh, okay. This is for my friends who out there doing big things. Like you want to say, like the Essence Festival, say you want to do something like that. This would be really good for you. All right. Or if you want to do like a big business summit or like a big business expo in your community, this will be really good for you. All right. Timeline and key dates. Applications is due tomorrow, Friday, August 22nd, so you must apply to it ASAP. Top 5 finalists will be selected on Sunday, August 24th. The virtual pitch, which is the top 5, will be Tuesday on August 26th at 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. Eastern Time. Winners will be announced with the big check ceremony on Saturday, September 6th on the main stage at the Baltimore Wealth Summit. All right. Ready to pitch? Submit your application below for a chance to secure capital, gain exposure, and join a powerful community of visionary curators. Apply by tomorrow, please. All right. Apply by tomorrow at this particular link, urban.ventures/wealth summit. Please read our investment criteria before submitting the funding application. When it says criteria, these are the things you need to read so you can understand exactly how the reward works and how they're selecting. Please include your event deck and budget. All right. So they have a sample of what they want your your pitch deck to look like and what your budget spreadsheet needs to look like. I believe this is the application itself. And this is where you would upload the event deck and all that good stuff. All right. And you would submit. So this is the 100K pitch competition. Very secluded, very what's the word I want to use? Very like it's only you, right? So you don't have to worry about the fear of having to get on stage and pitch amongst other people. It's literally just you on a virtual call with the judges. Okay, so it's very just you and them. Okay. All right. So the next one I want to go over, that's 100K. The next one I want to go over is called the Camelback Ventures. I talked about them once before. So they have brought their grant application back for 2026. They do this on an annual basis. It says the fellowship application is open. You can visit camelbackventures.org in order to access this one. It says we're currently accepting applications through September 10th, 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. To help you prepare your application, explore our FAQ and resources below to learn more about the fellowship experience. To determine whether Camelback is the right fit for you and your venture, we recommend taking your alignment quiz. Our alignment quiz is a great resource to learn more about what we look for in founders and whether we can offer the right support for your journey. Isn't that something? You could just simply do the quick alignment quiz before you even submit an application to reassure yourself that this is something you need to go for. All right. They have an interest form here. So you would just pretty much like that sign up for their email list. All right. So ready to scale your impact? The Camelback Fellowship is designed for early stage entrepreneurs committed to tackling iniquities. Over 16 weeks, you'll receive $40,000 in capital, expert coaching, and join a community of like-minded changemakers. Curious if the fellowship is right for you? Start by taking our alignment quiz to see if your venture and values align with our mission. Cool. Here's the FAQs that they were talking about that you need to be going through, okay? Who is eligible for this? You must be 18 years or older, be able to commit approximately 10 hours per week for 16 weeks to the fellowship activities, hold a leadership role, so you got to be founder, co-founder, CEO, or an executive director, reside in the United States or a U.S. territory, so Puerto Rico, you can do it, or Hawaii, have a proficiency in English, so you must speak English. Fellows are not required to relocate. We believe the greatest impact comes from staying and serving your community. All right. So you don't have to go anywhere physically. That means you can do the mentorship virtually. What types of ventures should apply? All right. So it's quite big, but I'm going to read through it. Okay. We're looking for ventures that aim to transform education and improve outcomes for communities that are under resourced. This includes ventures that innovate in early childhood, so K through 12, higher education, adult learning, and alternative education pathways. Alternative education pathways could be like trades. If you own like a plumbing company and you're going to help people learn how to get certified in plumbing or electrician work, that's like one way you can do it. Develop schools, programs, or products that address gaps in access, equity, and quality of education, especially those that directly benefit students and families in under-resourced communities. Say you want to do a financial literacy class for teens, and you want all of this to be on Kajabi, and then eventually you want to open up your own app, allowing the app or the website um, to be a place where you can just like keep uploading content and all this good stuff. You can do SaaS for teens with financial literacy. Okay, that can be one. Implement solutions that empower educators, enhance learning experience, and make education more accessible. So let's say you are providing a software, SaaS, you are selling a software that will allow the teachers to be able to, let's say, grade all of the work and also be able to upload their lessons there, give them feedback, all that good stuff. And it could be like an app. Or say you want to create like some sort of social media specifically for teachers where all the teachers can come together and they can share how like learn different learning styles, right? So that's one way. That's what that means. We support tech-driven ventures that harness innovation to address inequities and promote social good. That includes ventures that utilize technology to enhance community well-being, such as improving access to healthcare, increasing economic opportunities, and fostering community development. So, say you want to create your own charting system for a assisted living facility or for home health care. So people can the home health care facility or company can use this app or use this website, and all of the people that go to the resident's house where they're going to be sitting or doing helping them perform daily activities, which is what a home health aide does. Then as soon as they get to their house, they would use the app to clock in. They would also use the app to chart, so to express what was the patient doing when they first came in, all of those good things, and what the patient was doing when they left. You understand? So that's kind of like a tech thing, something like that. Focus on areas like health and wellness, policy, and advocacy. I don't know why I have a problem with that word. Workforce readiness in other sectors where technology can be a tool for equity and empowerment. Design tech solutions that provide ethical considerations and community impact, ensuring that technology serves as a force for positive change. Ventures should have more than 50% of their customers or beneficiaries living in the United States. They should be the original idea of the founder or the founding team. Ventures that operate under the umbrella organization or associated with the established entity are not eligible for fellowship. All right, there you go. So that's what they're looking for. Very impactful driven type of businesses. Okay. What is the application process for the Camelback Fellowship? It is written and video questions. So you submit the written application. This includes both short answer questions to cover the basics about your venture and yourself as a founder, and longer in-depth responses that dive deeper into your venture model and approach. Video submissions. You'll be asked to submit 1 to 2 videos, including a 3-minute pitch. I always say this: have a 3-minute pitch video. Didn't I say that? Have a 3-minute pitch video. Maybe I didn't say that. That helps us understand your vision and that drives your work. I say this all the time. Have a business plan, have a pitch deck, which is a PowerPoint presentation of the business plan, and have a pitch video, a 3-minute pitch video. This $40,000 opportunity that's going to give you mentorship and network literally ask you you must answer questions through 2 submissions, video submissions, and you got to give a 3-minute pitch video. I'll be telling you these things because I'm not trying to finesse you. I'm trying to educate you and empower you. You understand? All right, let's keep going. Okay, so Let's see. So it goes into the evaluation process. So they'll evaluate it. It says 15% of the applicants will be selected as finalists. It says round two is a virtual interview. So you have a 75-minute video call with their with their members of the Camelback team and network. So then you would have a conversation with them, and then they would, determine whether or not you are worthy of the opportunity. Okay. All right. When do you apply? You must apply as soon as possible. The fellowship application opens twice a year. So this one ends in September. What can I expect? You get coaching, you get $40,000 in capital, connections, community, and you get curriculum. All right. So that's really cool. All right. So make sure you visit camelbackventures.org. Sorry. You have by September 10th to submit this application. All right. So I'm moving forward because I have a Zoom call I got to get on. So, in like literally right now. This last one is by iFund Women. This is called Poker Power by iFund Women. It's a $100,000 Power Play Small Business Grant. Poker Power, is partnering up with iFund Women to launch the largest grant in iFund Women's history. 10 finalists will head to New York City on November 18, 2025 to compete for the $100,000 grant, 6 months of iFund Women coaching, and 4 Poker Power mentorship sessions, and a 4-week poker course. That's crazy. If you are ready to level up your business, then apply now. They have the official rules. You can click there to learn more about it. Let me see here. So I guess the people who does poker, I want to know like play it differently. Yeah, ready to be this is the beginning like apply now official rules. Let me go in here in official rules really quick. Okay, you gotta log in. Sorry. Can I log in? I want to see if this is only for women, but I think this is for all businesses. The last time I checked it. It's gonna take some time. All right. So, oh yeah, I just logged in. Here we go. Description. You have by September 26th to submit this grant opportunity. Eligibility. This contest is open to any natural person of any gender who is a legal resident of the United States. All right. So anybody can apply to this particular one. All right. Anybody. And no matter what stage. So you could be a startup. Really cool. You could be a startup. All right. So you can visit ifundwomen.com. Even if you are a male, Black individual, or whatever the case may be, you qualify for this particular grant. I have went over $240,000 worth of grants that you can apply to. I hope you guys actually take this information. Keep in mind that you need to have a business plan, a business pitch deck, and a 3-minute pitch video before you decide to go for grants. I'm sorry, but we have to get off because I have to get on a Zoom call right now. I love y'all so much. Definitely book a one-on-one consultation with me. Why not? You can always book a one-on-one consultation with me. I'll put my number and everything in the chat. Text hashtag grants to 855-731-1487. Okay. And I'll go ahead and pin it here in the chat. The consultation with me is $50, but super worth it. Tomorrow, we are going to do our grant walkthrough class. No, not live on YouTube. This is not a free thing. It's $20, limited spots only. If that's something you're interested in, then text hashtag 25K so I can send you the link so you can secure your spot on the Zoom call. And yeah, just give me a few minutes to upload this entire live stream, and I'm going to put all the information in the description below for you. All right. Sorry, I didn't have time to take, questions or whatever, but don't worry, friend, because same time tomorrow, I will be on here. I dedicate every day to be on live at 10 a.m. Eastern time. So make sure you join us tomorrow at 10 a.m. Okay, friend? Peace and blessings. Enjoy the rest of your day. And thank you so much for joining me today. Okay. I really do appreciate it. All right. Bye bye for now.